Om Sri Ramana. Some question and answers from Aham Sphurana, a glimpse of self-realization. Question. I am a simple layman who is in search of realism. Swami, I ask you, having a longing, will you please teach me a simple and quick path to attain mukti, means salvation? Bhagavan. Irukkai is the source from which emanates the thinking. Merge with that source. Question. But what does it mean? Bhagavan. It means to remain permanently submerged in the shining of the heart. Means, that is to say, the beginning of the self. The Irukkai is the source from which emanates the thinking or accepting phase of the mind. It is of the nature of formless consciousness or of consciousness uncontaminated by thought. If we merge into the source from which emanates the thinking and manage to keep ourselves there once and for all, our troubles would be over. Question. Is the self or heart pure subjective consciousness itself, or is pure subjective consciousness one of its attributes? Bhagavan. Neither statement is correct. Pure subjective consciousness is beyond the realm of thought, and the self or heart is beyond even pure subjective consciousness. Pure subjective consciousness proceeds from it, as does a ray of light from the sun. Question. How then shall I reach the self? Bhagavan. By going on investigating this thing that appears calling itself I. Question. Many seem to try. Not many seem to obtain a successful result. Bhagavan. It has to be done intensely and without stopping or pause. If a stray splinter of wood has pierced the gums, does the tongue keep quiet until it has been extracted? Question. So I should go on making effort until realization dawns? Bhagavan. Yes. Ceaseless practice of vichara is necessary until one obtains without the least effort that natural and primal state of mind that is wholly free from the thought and intention. Question. But Bhagavan seems to have said yesterday that we are already that, here and now, and that all we have to do be obtain realization is to give up the thought that we are not realized. He also seems to have given the parable of the 10 ignorant men crossing a river who lamented the loss of the drowned man, when in fact none of them had drowned, and that of the lady searching for the missing necklace which had never left her neck, to illustrate his point. Today, Bhagavan is saying something that contradicts his previous statement. I am very confused between these contrasting positions. Please help me by throwing some light on the matter. Bhagavan. Constant, intense effort is absolutely necessary right up until the moment of realization. Those in the parables, Agni, until the right knowledge dawns on them. Your present state is one of the constant changing of mind. When mind becomes steady in introversion owing to give practice, it is no longer willing to jump out at objects, whether sensory or of intellectual manufacture. It is then that the domain power asserts itself. The absolute is already realized, is a safeguard against the wrong idea that there is something new to be gained. That is all. The one that pulls back. Cloud does not create sky, but if the sky has to be seen, the clouds have to be rolled away. Om Shanti.